But simultaneously, a lot of this damage Bristleback loves to itemize into, right? There's tons of manually fast for his team. They're going to need his damage output. You know, Puck takes a little bit of time before it becomes a late game monster. Abaddon's not going to be providing damage, so they needed to come from this gyrocopter. Bristleback falling very low. They almost got the kill onto Varus. One more quill spray will be enough, and Raven finishes him off. That'll gain this game, opening up magnificently from the off lane. Shout out to FBZ in these lanes, and now it's going to open up Delul to start making movements elsewhere. Mid lane, they made a movement onto the Warlock. They're able to get a kill with the Dream Coil and the Amplified Damage Rune.
The Chip Vest and the Mystical.
Arrow in danger underneath the Static Storm. Delul's going to keep fighting here. Does have the Unleash going onto Mac, and they're going to be able to find a secondary kill. Ponyo got a glimpse back. Unfortunately for him, doesn't have a way out of this one. Varus makes sure to bring him right next to these heroes. They kill him off. And they do lose the gyrocopter in the river.
And
does seem
afford to do that though. I mean,
they're going for the gyrocopter. They're going for the gyrocopter. Akashi managing to find the kill with the help of Jing. Was caught out very far away from the rest of his team. They have TP'd in with everybody else looking for some quick revenge. Puck has a haste rune. They got the glimpse back on Akashi. He's underneath with the Static Storm. Will they be able to kill off this Templar Assassin? They drop the Chaotic Offering, but they still get the TA. Question is, can they get out? Mac blinking forward, getting the Enchant Totem out onto Delul. They want this kill. Echo gets dodged by In Your Dream. And Delul also able to leap away from this one. In Your Dream definitely going to escape as well. And the dire lineup of Nemesis realize they've wasted their abilities. That's 2 ultimates down, Daynok achieving...
Ponyo's impact 0-4-0. Certainly leaves a little more to be desired. Is Delul going to be okay? I'm not sure he will.
Well, Your Dream is going to try and make sure that he will. They rebound back, but it's not going to be enough. Varus is here, hoping to try and get quick revenge onto this Bat Rider. Bats has taken quite a bit of damage. If he gets glimpsed, he's actually dead. Yep, they got him. Glimpse to bring him down. 1-for-1 trade on the 2 supports. However,
Desolator finished up now on the TA. It's looking up a little bit.
Oh, they're actually going to go on to Delul as well as going on to Raven simultaneously. So multiple engagements happening at once. The Static Storm, though, will zone back
Puck's
Nemesis
here, though,
from pursuing this
coil.
fight. They're trying to bring everybody here. The Puck finds the 2-hero Dream Coil. It's Mac and the Warlock. They want to try and get these kills. Mac is gone first. Ponyo going to be brought down next to secure the 2 heroes. Who else is going to be on the chopping block? Varus doesn't have glimpse for another 9 seconds.
T1 tower up top, despite being against a TA with Desolator.
Oh, they also caught Jing. They found the Bat Rider here. They want to try and get this early kill before the Tormentor fight starts. 30 seconds, no bat. Now Macro gets a beautiful Echo Slam on the back end of the fight. They remove away the Aegis almost immediately. Delul forced to flee, trying to survive on this Marcy. Not going to be able to do so. Mac has opened up this fight magnificently.
Them a couple of supports as a result of that, but you just saw how quickly they got burst down and they really abused the hold on.
Akashi? He actually did it! The crazy son of a gun did it! He died for it, but...
Like, I'm so jealous of everyone that lives there. You could just go for a weekend vacation nice and easy. Might be having a vacation. Back to the fountain here is Raven.
He's in trouble. Just trying to go TP out, but he gets rebounded immediately. They're not going to allow that to happen. He's going to at least go out by taking the tier 1 tower with him. Not going to bother to pop his magic wand, even though it was quite juicy.
This game.
Oh, FBZ just jumps onto the high ground. Very aggressive posturing here by the Abaddon. They don't have enough lockdown to hold him here on the high ground. And he does get bailed out by Delul. Very lucky for him that the Bat Rider wasn't in position to try and lasso him back. But speaking of the Bat, he's on pursuit right now, able to catch up to the Marcy. Marcy, this time around, you are going to die. No one's saving you, my friend. So 1 down.
Raven's just in.
Do they want more? Raven keeping the chase going, comes into all of these heroes. BKB activated, wants to try and chase down the Disruptor. Able to do so. Raptor is gone. FBZ on the other side of things, trying to zone them back, but they have bigger eyes for Jikroy. FBZ finally does trigger out his ultimate as Ponyo dropped the Chaotic Offering on top of his head. Ponyo dies for this, but can he still turn this around? Jing was hoping to catch up to FBZ, not going to be able to do so. Gyrocopter though, he's stuck. He doesn't have TP, Daynok. He doesn't have BKB. He's gonna die here. Echo Slam is committed. It wasn't necessary, but boy, oh boy, it was a cathartic for Mac in that moment. Nice for them. Jing, the Bat Rider. He needs to be the one going first. They see Delul. Jikroy is also in the area. Oh, FBZ able to blink away, but they still find the fissure. They bring him back. In Your Dream, gonna be there with the Dream Coil on the 2. Not dead just yet. Ponyo dropped the Chaotic Offering. Not gonna be enough. He ends up dead. Raven with his BKB rushing onto the backline, trying to run as much interference as he can, but he needs to get out of here. Again. His BKB is over. The glimpse, not even necessary because they jumped him with the Marcy, but he's not dead just yet. Raven is still running away. He's out. He's actually going to live. TP will succeed. He's gone. Nobody able to catch up to him.
FBZ, I mean, all of their successful fights have come off the back of really solid initiation, and to their credit,
Akashi is in danger on the Templar Assassin. Need to get out of here with the BKB about to finish, and Akashi's just gone. Ponyo also died on the other side of things. Raven is going to be there. Mac does get off a big Echo Slam, but it only kills off the Disruptor. Akashi will not be helped, and Akashi will go down. Mac has to pull a Nightfall, but Jing doesn't have a BKB, so it doesn't have that option. And all of a sudden, a very random fight just occurs in the middle of the wave.
Ooh, looking for a guess here onto Delul. We'll be able to at least land that, and decent damage coming out from the Marcy, but it's not going to be enough. To try and, I mean, In Your Dream would be a fantastic pickoff, but he's got that Lincoln's available.
They don't have Lasso either. In Your Dream. They see him. Echo Slam committed, they go for 100% to 0. Absolutely worth the Echo Slam there.
Two options when you see the Earthshaker is TP'd and is defending that lane. Either you guess where he's going, or you go to the complete opposite side of the map, because that's probably where the rest of the team is.
FBZ, he didn't have his ultimate back.
Until he had it available?
Oh my god.
Oh, they found one.
Jing, he found a big target. It's going to be this Gyrocopter, but where is the damage output? Delul is going to try and rush forward. Huge Dream Coil. Ponyo will be able to drop down a chaotic offering, but the Dream Coil has already done too much damage. They need to get out of here. TP from the TA will be effective. It'll be effective from Raven as well. So all the cores get out, but you were talking earlier about the damage output of In Your Dream onto these.
I don't think it's enough to force them back. Roshan is such a big objective to be committing for, and they commit all of them for it.
Get forward at the Static Storm, but BKB was popped by the TA. Delul trying to take it. FBZ slashed it. He took it away. Akashi needs to get out of here. Raven losing all of his HP, but they found the Echo Slab onto the puck. Mac will be able to ensure that they at least get that. Ponyo about to die. He dropped the chaotic offering as he goes down. He sees Raven dying as well. Jing trying to run. Akashi, he did manage to steal away this cheese. He's trying to kill off Varus on the back edge of the fight. He succeeds in doing so. 4-star forward. He's TPing home. Can he get there? He does. Homing missile will not connect in time.
Refresher as well. Multiple uses of it.
FBZ down on the bottom lane. They're just gonna poke at him a little bit, but oh, they actually just straight up kill him. He dies 100 to 0, and now they're gonna go ahead and kill off Marcy too. They do drop the Static Storm onto Raven, but I'd be astonished if REKONIX still want to take this fight. Jikre was thinking about it, but his team is like, brother, what are you doing? Let's get the hell out of here. He will heed the call,
timing
and he will retreat.
Especially one who's as farmed as Akashi is.
Raven in the mid lane, drawing a lot of damage in towards himself. Max activates the Shiva's God, and they did get the last two onto Kilroy immediately. Gets dispelled by the Aphotic Lord Field. Jikroy, BKB active, trying to do as much damage as possible, but now here comes Akashi putting pressure onto the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter about to die. FBZ fighting underneath the big chaotic offering. The Echo Slam from Mac went nowhere. The Blink Dagger got cancelled at the last second, but they still found the kill on the block. They got the refresh, and they also managed to find the kill of FBZ onto Raven, however. So they equalized the numbers somewhat.
Have borrowed time.
Delul going very far forward with the Unleash and getting the kill quickly onto Jing. Mac is going to be able to recover the gem at the very least, so that one will not be lost.
Good reason. But if they can punish him, all it takes is that one death where he doesn't have money for the buyback to be able to turn things around. They are porting into this.
They are indeed. They're going to drop the chaotic offering and all their spells, but he just gets out immediately with the Aeon Disc. They still really want to try and bring down this puck. We do see Delul rushing forward, but dies almost immediately. That was a lot of damage that came in, and now Jikroy is stuck on this Gyrocopter. Meld Bash will be there. Right clicks out from Akashi. He's gone. In Your Dream, trying to survive, but the Echo Slam #2 will fly forward. The burn with the Radiance is going to be enough to kill off this young Templar Assassin, and now FBZ just standing his ground against absolutely everybody. He doesn't have the Dream Coil, though, to help him out. He doesn't have borrow time anymore, so he needs to retreat.
On Nemesis.
Jing will throw on the Flame Break inside the Roshan pit, trying to scout things out. REKONIX, they jump forward. FBZ, they're able to find Raven here. Raven's falling very low. Will they be able to kill him in time? E-Blade is going to buy some space. Mac comes in. 3 heroes caught in the Echo Slam. Absolutely massive engagement from him. It's going to set up for 3 kills almost immediately. Yeah, they lost the Bristleback, but they also lost TA. In Your Dream and FBZ were able to solo or gang up on the TA by herself. Though they lost the gyro, they haven't lost much else. And now Ponyo inside the river. He's in danger. Double 4-staffs. Get him inside the Roshan pit to be able to TP to safety.
Farming here, Varese. Don't want to give, at this point of the game, anyone is good. Just to get that quick kill onto, especially when you know how quickly you're going to be able to blow him up. Double Echo used. just to be able to take out that disruptor. That is hateful
Wow,
stuff.
the dragon of the heal. So if you don't try, it's going to become even more difficult to deal with him.
Break.
It's fine. Wind Waker away. They are going to go forward. Nullifier. A couple of shots towards the Gyrocopter. The Gyrocopter will pop the Satanic. Going back in onto Akashi. And Akashi with his BKB active, he doesn't have a Satanic of his own. So he will just die. Heads up. And they kill off the Chaotic offering golems. Bring all of these heroes down. 4v5.
So my eyes are just on not going in without Delul. He needs to join in with the rest of the team.
He's
There we
going.
go. They find him.
They don't even need Delul. There, get everything down. Delul is still chilling from very far away. Helm of the Undying will trigger out from Raven, but his life is still going to be forfeit. A lot of gold picked up by Jikoi for that kill. Are you kidding me? 2,000 gold, basically?
Sure. Why not?
Wow.
It's at that stage of the game. 67 minutes. They're committing a little bit here. No buybacks being expended just yet. And I mean, why not put FBZ on the front lines? Still got that borrowed time available, and he's found the Shaker as well.
Mac. Wind Waker will keep him alive. They buy back onto Raven. So now they're coming to try and bring down FBZ. They did hit him with the Nullifier. They didn't have the follow-up damage. At the same time, Mac did end up dead, forced to buy back himself. In Your Dream, committed the Dream Coil, happy to do so.
Totally fine target to go for, and Mac unfortunately was just slightly out of position. Couldn't get the save in.
Gonna go forward. FBZ getting jumped on. There's the counter slam with the echo, but it's not going to be good enough. The BKBs were all out. So Akashi is gone. At the same time, big Dream Coil onto the high ground. They've been able to bring down Mac as well. That's a dieback on the Earthshaker. Raven still alive. FBZ refreshes, has the secondary ultimate. Now they also have the second Abyssal Blade directly onto the TA. Akashi is down. That's a dieback on Templar Assassin. In Your Dream is just going to be sitting around, right-clicking onto the tier 4s. Raven will do his best, but he knows the game is forfeit. GG, well played is called. Even Raven not allowed to survive until the end. And game 1, 70 minutes in, will go the way of REKONIX. Amazing control, but the crucial distinction in this game, Daynog, is definitely going to be itemization.
That's the thing that I really like about the Snapfire, is that you can be that aura builder as well. So might have thought that they were going to be able to get a bit of a freebie when contesting this rune, but won't be free, and Akashi uses his big body to just stand in the way.
Might end up dying for this, though. Yeah, he's going very, very low. He's getting brought down. Akashi is going to die. You only have one aphotic shield.
For REKONIX, they're going to look to try and prioritize fighting around that Lotus Pool as much as possible, and then go in for a pretty deep team fight beyond that, or maybe beforehand. Look how deep they are. Everyone's burning.
They want to go onto Panyo and Akashi. Akashi's aphotic shield already been burnt away. He's losing his life very quickly, but not fast enough to really kill him off. FBZ now is the one that's in danger, trying to get himself back. He will end up dying, and now the aphotic shield Baron keeping himself alive, securing himself a double kill. Akashi Baron outplays them down bottom.
But just a huge amount of right-click damage from the main Nagasaran hero is probably not that thing. There's tier 1 too.
With the Sea Dragon, I wouldn't even be too mad if they'd lifted, but down bottom they're going back again onto Akashi. They want the kill onto Abaddon. Abaddon falling low. Abaddon has the aphotic shield, but he will die. Panyo though, he has got the damage out with the Deluge as Jing found the power cogs onto both of the heroes. They ensure that they're held together. No. But now though, they're actually going to be going back onto FBZ. They reel him in. Mac TPing down to the bottom side of the map. He will be able to find a Burrow Strike. He doesn't even need it though. He showed up just in time to leech experience. Good job, bro. Got the other one. So, a little bit of skirmishing, but no actual kills happening. And both squads will ensure at least one of the Wisdom Shrines. Mac, though, underneath vision. FBZ has come forward. He doesn't have Lasso available on the Batrider, but probably not going to need it. The Snowball will dodge away most of the Epicenter pulses. Very big Burrow Strike. But FBZ still able to secure the kill with the help of In Your Dream and Delul. I hate being awake in the morning, which also makes no sense why China is my preferred region. Make it make sense.
Oh, they're making a dive here onto In Your Dream.
They get a dive onto him. Mac is going to be there with the amplified damage, but Mac is still going to be alive a little while longer. Eventually, he does end up dying, and they TP'd in with FBZ, but he immediately finds himself surrounded by Nemesis heroes. Smoked up. They're coming towards him. Mac and Panyo are right here. Epicenter being channeled. In Your Dream getting jumped upon right now. The hook shot will not connect, but I'm not sure they'll need it. The Sandstorm dealing quite a bit of damage. And Panyo able to finish him off with the final right click. Wants to pick a target. Jing is in front of Raven, but if they can get the wrap around here, they could get onto Raven, but Raven, he's leaving. So they have to content themselves with the clockwork kill. Not what they wanted whatsoever to reveal the Blink Dagger.
Yeah,
They'll take
Naga.
it.
10
Naga.
seconds left on the song as well.
She doesn't have, just have 17 one charges. She pops them, trying to stay alive, but FBZ will ensure that there's a lasso. All right, that's what they needed. One support, not good enough. Getting them both definitely makes it worthwhile.
Right-hand side, like, where are you supposed to defend this? And they've got pretty awful heroes at being able to do it, to be honest. Even committing an epi for this.
Hello will not live. He'll be brought down, and now Varus for committing that snap fire, snap cookie. You will be killed off. Mac gets a freebie, basically. A double kill easily picked up by the Sand King.
Getting his Snapfire killed as well.
Might actually try go for Jikroy. I don't know if they have vision of this. In your dream, there's a hook shot deeper into the river. Mac is going towards the Earthshaker. Earthshaker will pop the Echo Slam, trying to survive up against Jing right now. He's still alive, but here's going to be the Barrow Strike.
Oh.
Black Hole on the 2 would connect perfectly from Raven. He's going to try and TP out. No way. Oh, Ponyo! A little bit too late with the ensnare. He actually gets out on Jikroy. What a play. The song... He'll go forward first. He will pop the smoke. Varish sees everybody coming towards him. Delol is going to actually get the vision on Jing, and they catch him on the far side of the fissure. Still, though, Epi jump in from Mac. They've only been able to bring down Varus for now, but on the other side of the fight, Jikroy almost killed Ponyo, but he got caught by a black hole. He needs to pop his BKB, fighting 1v1 versus Akashi with the God Strength. He's doing his utmost, trying to put in this pressure. Akashi will heal himself up with the borrow time. Jing holds this Fed inside the cogs and finds a double kill. Echo. And there's the Echo Slam on the other side of the fight, but there's no follow-up damage, Dana. They don't have anything to kill with. Only FPZ is left alive. Everybody else has already fallen, and FPZ will join them in the fountain. It's a full team wipe. Nemesis come through with the clutch. Naga Gaming. 13k net worth lead. Akashi also now has access to the Orchid, building into the Bloodthorn next.
This
is the kind of game that is good for it. Jing is going to get jumped on right now.
Forward.
Okay. FBZ, can he find something else here? No, he gets silenced, and they pop the song. There is no black hole, so I don't know if they really want to keep taking this fight.
Interruption.
Mac gets stopped by In Your Dream, so he can't pursue the fight, and that isolates FPZ very far away. At the same time, it finally does come in. Beautiful snowball, dodging a lot of these pulses. They go in onto Raven. They want to try and bring down this Enigma, but he doesn't have enough damage. Jikroy is running out of damage here. The stun is not going to go through the BKB of Raven, and now the BKB of the Sven is over. He is going to lose his life to Mac and Akashi. A double kill for this Abaddon. Everybody else needs to run. Akashi blinks forward. He wants to be able to find somebody. Got the silence onto In Your Dream. Looking towards FBZ. Does have to watch himself though. No more borrow time available for this Abaddon.
Akashi could die here.
FBZ. Fire Snap Cookie to get him away. The fissure might be at the ready. There's going to be the Barrow Strike from Mac, and they get him. Akashi goes down. The Echo Slam also brings down Mac. In Your Dream, making some big plays happen. But that was just the Aegis life for Akashi. He can try to re-engage. He's going back in, gets the silence in, out onto the Tusk, gets bounced back on a cog, so he will die to the Soul Burn in the very end. Akashi and the boys now finally thinking about mounting a retreat here.
In that engagement, right? A lot of the damage that the Sven took wasn't off the back of this Abaddon.
What a hook shot from Jing! He didn't actually have perfect vision, just had an idea through this observer one and the angle of the fissure.
Clean enough, Jikroy is going to be able to retreat up to their own vision on the high ground. Ooh, that's a deep dive, but to get rid of that vision, it's certainly worth. Oh, nice initiation.
Finally catch onto the Snapfire here. Should be able to kill him with the Soul Burn. Mac even commits the Epicenter, diving forward, and they find In Your Dream on the Earthshaker. Shout out to Mac. And they also just caught the Sven. They force out the BKB.
Oh, no,
God strength as well? Oh, no.
What can Batrider do?
Okay, the fight's gonna start. Where is it gonna happen here? Akashi's on the high ground chasing after the supports, but they also managed to catch out Jing. Jing is the clockwork, he does die. Ponyo blinks in with the song of the siren, but there's no additional mana. In Your Dream is getting gone on right now. Almost ends up dying to Mac. Mac is gonna kill In Your Dream. At the same time, the Sven trying to fight against Akashi in the river. They've lost on the Enigma. Given how strong Sven can be. It's being pushed into. There's smoke behind this Abaddon on the rest of Team Nemesis right now. They're ready to re-engage. If the jump is not favorable for them. Tier 3 already falling. Jikroy goes forward, trying to get the borrow time out of Akashi. Succeeds in doing so. Fire Snap Cookie will get him out, but Mac goes in. Unfortunately for him, there's a 2-hero snowball. Jikroy pops a big satanic. He gets so much heal back in the opposite direction. Able to bring down Raven. Ponyo came in with the Song of the Siren, but it arrived too late. He needs to get out of here, Ponyo. He might end up dead. Akashi, he's being isolated. Morty's kisses are now being thrown in towards the Abaddon, and the Abaddon's gonna end up dead. Jikroy able to find that kill, and they're not done with the chasing just yet. Jing thought he could get out of here, but the Croakers, they betray him this time around, and he ends up losing his life. 4 heroes will die. They took away the Aegis. They win the fight decisively, and they say to happen at this stage. Okay, he's getting caught, surrounded by REKONIX heroes, killed off by REKONIX heroes. Okay, well,
Happening again.
there used to be a gold lead, but now it isn't there anymore.
Even going into other forms of save. Briefly, on Varese, he had the Wind Waker queued up.
They jump onto Sven with Akashi. This is a man fight that I don't know Akashi really wants. Although, at the same time, they will come in with the backup from Mac and the boys. There's the black hole. They catch the 2 heroes. They are able to find the kill. FBZ was looking for the lasso, but it arrives too late. Song of the Siren now. It's gonna catch out at least onto In Your Dream. He does have BKB. Will he try for the Nightfall here? No, he goes for the Echo Slam with the Morty's Kisses. They bring down both supports immediately. Mac losing his life to the Morty's Kisses. He does die.
He died.
He popped a BKB hoping to survive, but it's not enough. And now they've brought back with this Tusk. They don't have the Sven, but they can still try to control this Abaddon. He doesn't have his ultimate. He loses his life. Enigma TPing out on the high ground, able to escape. But they lose out on 4 heroes. They committed everything to kill the Sven and had nothing left to save themselves. That time, though.
A bit of a back. They got Shield Rune as well on Jikroy. He's just going to jump in first.
3
4
shots
shot.
onto the clockwork, gone. Raven able to get a black hole, but not going to be cancelled just yet. Protected by the Lincoln Sphere,
Nice
channeling
run.
all the way. But Jokroy able to get off the BKB Satanic, turning around onto
Echo.
Akashi. He will be able to get out the borrowed time as In Your Dream dropped an Echo Slam, which allows them to bring down Raven. Mac not going to be allowed to TP out either, as Jikroy chased him and killed him. Now all of a sudden Akashi is alone. He's already triggered out his borrowed time, so he has no time remaining. It's a triple kill for the Sven. It's a team wipe for REKONIX. The path to Roshan lies wide open.
The easier route. Take every single one of those lanes. You'll be able to get bottom and top at an absolute minimum. Clockwork doing his best with the Aghanim Scepter to try and keep these lanes pushed, but he's just once again going to get 4 shots.
Going for the Ancients. I don't know if they actually have enough damage to do this fast enough, but there's no
With God Strength,
fortification
they do.
anymore. They're gonna go for it. No black hole, no song, no epicenter.
This game's over.
Will they actually just get the 2-0? Jikroy, he's in through. The Ancient is exposed. He does have BKB in 3 seconds. He can pop it to provide max protection to make sure they get this. He's not even doing it because In Your Dream is inside the fountain with the Echo Slam, killing off everybody who's still alive. GG, well played is called. They get the 2-0. They make the comeback of their lifetimes. REKONIX, amazing value for an incredible 2-0 clean swipe victory.